Shows we're live. Let me see if we can pull it up. It shows we're live. Yep, we are live.
We're live?
We're live. Okay.
I hope we're live.
Welcome, everyone. I just got done wash my hands. I just dried them, so that's why I'm standing here with a paper towel. I'm going to make Charlie Brown wash his hands, and he's going to help me out in the kitchen.
I ain't helping do nothing.
Yeah, he's going to help.
Please.
All right. Throw that off to the side. We don't need it. So I've got about a pound and a half of ground beef over here. And I got about a pound of chicken that's already cooked. And it's chopped up and it's ready to go. Tonight we're not in the craft room. We're in the kitchen. And like I said, we're going to be doing some enchiladas. Now, whenever we have company over, I always say, what do you want? This is my number one requested meal that everybody wants. So, that being said, let's get started. All right. I'm going to turn my burners back up just a little bit. I turn them down once the meat is done. So, this is how I do my enchiladas. You can do it any way you want to, but this is just how I do mine. I used to make the Spanish rice from scratch and all this and that, and then add it into the enchiladas. But I finally got smart, and I tried this Uncle Ben's Spanish rice. And it's very, very similar to the way I make it when I would make it homemade. And it is so much easier. So when you buy these, it's really hard, and you have to like squeeze it and break all that rice apart. You'll see the rice on the bottom. That's what it looks like. And after you break it all apart, squeeze all the rice down to the bottom of the bag.
Hi, Shauna.
Hi, Shauna. See, I don't see any comments, though, and I'm not looking at my phone. We're just going to give this a little quick tear right here.
About 2 inches.
Just enough to vent.
I need to vent too.
You've done enough of that.
Whatever. How are you doing, Shauna, and your dad? And
90 seconds in the microwave, and we have Spanish rice, and it's done. That easy. All right, the next thing is, since our meat is done, our burger's done, and the chicken's done, we're going to add some taco seasoning in here. I don't measure.
that's for sure.
Just do it equivalent to 1 packet of this taco seasoning. I get these big containers from Sam's. I go through taco seasoning like crazy, so every time I go to Sam's, I buy 2 or 3 of these. I go back 2 weeks later and I get 2 or 3 more because we eat a lot of tacos because somebody loves taco stuff.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. He knows it's him.
Whatever.
All right.
She's always blaming me.
He eats a lot of tacos, let me tell you. That looks good. That looks good. I'm going to get my handy dandy spoon so we can mix this. I just use a little bit of water. I don't want to stand here all day long and wait for water to simmer. Not doing it.
Can't see it.
Now, if you want, you can use a leaner meat.
Leaner meat?
Leaner meat, yeah. I was trying to say a leaner ground beef.
Well, yeah, that's correct, too.
Yeah, but that's not where I was going with it, and I can't. Yeah.
She got tongue-tied, sorry.
Yeah. Okay, you want to put the other Spanish rice in there?
I don't know if I can.
Oh, goodness. So I hope everyone's doing well. I am doing great. I was a little under the weather, but I'm better now, for the most part. Okay. All nice and mixed. Now, we do use turkey burger just because it's lean, and we have pretty much cut out all red meat. That's just our personal choice. That's just how we do it. All right.
Hi, Joan.
Hi, Joan.
How are you?
So we're going to leave that spoon in there with the burger. We'll get another one for the chicken.
The bok bok.
Bok bok. First time I started making chicken enchiladas, I'm not going to mention any names.
No.
Somebody went a little woo-hoo.
What are you trying to say? Tell me how you really feel.
Chicken doesn't belong in enchiladas. Chicken doesn't belong in tacos, is all I heard.
Joan said she's doing good.
Good. Yeah. Somebody got a little upset when I used chicken. And I said, it's fine. It's fine. But the funny thing is, whenever I do quesadillas now, he wants chicken quesadillas
No,
now.
not really. That's just what we do with the chicken.
Yeah, we always have chicken quesadillas. And I never fix it with the burger.
I would rather have her with the burger, but
It's fine. Chicken's fine. It's good for you.
chicken's
It's lean.
fine. Chicken's
It's lean.
fine. Yeah, KFC chicken's good.
Oh, he was going to tell you I was doing peanut butter and jelly today, by the way.
Yeah, I told her I was going to get out the bread, the peanut butter, and the jelly and say, how can you go wrong with PB&J? And then we're going to show you what we're really doing.
It's far cry from enchiladas, right? Why are the comments not coming up?
I don't know. See, Jones did right there.
Yeah, just one.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
I've been trying to figure it out, but
I don't know. Everything's wonky. Everything's wonky. All right.
probably doing that because they want us to pay.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. No, I'm not paying you. Okay. Done with that. Don't need this anymore.
Yeah, we're just going to try and do different things this year. Still going to do crafts.
Go ahead and tell them.
Still going to do crafts, but we're going to be more into the kitchen, and Christy and I is going to get involved in starting podcasts. So we're going to try and branch out different directions, do a little more variety of things, I guess you'd say.
Drain your black beans, rinse them off really well. And then we're going to add black beans in there. This wasn't the one I rinsed off. That's another one from earlier that I rinsed off. We've got 2 pots going here. Give that a little sugar around.
Oh my goodness, not that.
And
little sugar around.
I don't know if y'all have ever had black beans or not. I had never tried them before, but there was a recipe that called for black beans, and I was wanting something different. And I was like, we'll give it a whirl and see. So now we're going to add our Spanish rice now that it's done. 90 seconds in the microwave, and it's so close to the homemade stuff. So much
Tastes pretty good to me.
Yeah, no complaints from Charlie Brown. He never complains when I cook.
Huh.
Well, he does, and I just tell him I don't want to hear it.
Mm-hmm.
Give that a little mix up. The longest part of this is, let me get the oven preheated, is getting your meat ready, browning your burger. And like I said, you can use turkey burger. That's what we're using tonight. That's what I normally use because it is a leaner cut. We've pretty much cut out all red meat for the most part. That's just us. That's just us. That's all stirred up now. And let's work on the chicken.
Yeah, that chicken's going to take a lot.
Chicken is so good for you. Stop that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's got lots of protein in there.
Protein. Mm-hmm.
Somebody's spilling his oats today. Can y'all tell?
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't even like oats. Oh, I guess I do, don't I?
You like them oatmeal, no bake peanut butter cookies that I make?
Well, I even like oatmeal too.
Yeah.
I know. She doesn't like it.
I don't do oatmeal. It's a textured thing. I'm all about textured. But anyhow, back to the black beans. I do not like, I never even tried them, so I couldn't tell you I liked them or not. I was just like, yeah, no, it doesn't look appetizing. So anyhow, in the recipe it said make sure you rinse them off very good. Rinsed them off, used them in the recipe, and I was like, you know what? I like the black beans way better than I do the refried beans. But if you say I'm not going to try it, that's fine. I'm just giving you how I make them. You can make them however you want. Okay. Got a little mixy mix.
I still like
Mix,
refried
mix.
beans.
Yeah, he still likes refried beans, and I can't handle refried beans. I don't like them. And now we'll put our rice in there.
Shauna said, "Can you send me some food through the phone? LOL. This would be my perfect birthday dinner."
Absolutely.
And if it's your birthday, happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Copyright song.
You didn't copyright it if I'm singing. Hey, nobody can sing as fast as me. Yeah. Can't do any copyrighted songs.
Yeah, if we could send it through the phone, we would.
Yeah.
Definitely.
This is really good too. There's Mr. Picky that likes it too.
Yeah, it's okay. But I prefer the burger.
I know. He doesn't like the chicken enchiladas, but he'll eat them. And usually when people come over, he's like, oh, here's some chicken ones. Try the chicken ones. They're amazing. Try the chicken ones. He pushes the chicken off on all of our guests. And he saves all the burger ones for himself.
Isn't that what you're supposed to do? Push product?
You're supposed to share and be happy to share. That's what you're supposed to do. That's what you're supposed to do.
Shauna said, it's okay. Birthdays are overrated. LOL. Hi, Steve.
Hi, Steve.
Steve told Shauna happy birthday.
Okay. Now that that's all mixed up, this is where the assembly begins. And I already got the oven on preheating to 350. My motto is never turn your oven up over 350 degrees. This is just me, and I've been cooking for a long time, let me tell you.
I thought the motto was no food left behind.
That's your motto.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
If you turn it up past 350, the outside gets crispy, crunchy, even possibly burnt. The inside is still raw. That's just my opinion.
So keeping it at 350, you feel the food
Cooks
evenly.
evenly. Yeah. So we're gonna get some tortillas. I got these from Sam's. I use the big ones. Well, somebody makes me buy the big ones. I can't use the little ones anymore. I have to use the big ones.
The little ones are just teasers.
You heard it, folks. You heard it. Okay, I need
Why not use an adult size?
adult size or Charlie Brown size. And those are the floured. And if you don't want the floured tortillas, or if you can't have them, whatever, because of the glutes, and you can use the corn ones. He just likes the floured ones, so that's what I have to use. All right. This is his favorite enchilada sauce.
I've not found anything better than that.
I don't eat this because it's the tomato stuff. I can't have it. That's why I was sick this week. I tried chili. I tried a small helping of chili, and I was deathly sick. I cannot eat anything red. So, like tomato sauce. So I can't eat this, but this is his favorite. So you're going to see me use half of the enchiladas with this. And the other half is what I eat. And you get this in the chip aisle at any grocery store. That's what I use. And it is open. I just cracked it open right for your life. And then cheese. You can use any kind of cheese you want. I need your nacho cheese.
Where's that?
Slide that out and grab one. He puts nacho cheese in everything. Tacos. So I forgot to grab that.
Joan said, yummy.
That's how we do our enchiladas. And as far as we do use shredded cheese as well. You can use any kind of like taco cheese, Mexican cheese, the Fiesta blend, depending on where you're at and what the label says. Any kind of taco cheese that you want, use it.
And this is the kind of liquid cheese we get.
Yeah,
You get this at Walmart, but I think Kroger has it too, if you can find it.
I think so too. So we're going to start with the beef ones because that's his favorite. Let me get his enchilada sauce open.
And this cheese comes in 4 packs. So all you have to do is tear them apart.
Hopefully y'all can see what I'm doing. Try to move everything back. Like I said, this is my number one request whenever we do have guests. I was going to have a live audience come over, but things happened. Things got changed. Plans got messed up. So, yeah, we didn't do it. So, it's okay. It's okay.
It's okay.
Next time we'll have a live studio audience here so they can rate my food. Okay. Now that we got our meat toppings on there.
Are we putting cheese in there?
Yeah.
Well, it looked like he's getting her rolled up.
No, I was moving it down. Move your gut out of the way. Stand right there where I was.
You can put on as much as you want.
See how nasty he gets over his cheese? I mean, you got cheese, I got cheese. You gonna put the cheese on there? Don't forget his cheese, I'm telling you. Now that he's got his liquid nacho cheese up on there.
What do you always say to me? Not your cheese.
It's called nacho cheese because it's nacho cheese. It's mine.
Uh-huh.
Now we're going to put the enchilada sauce on there.
Now you see why I got this.
Oven's ready. We're using nacho and taco. It's the Kroger brand. And it'll do just fine. Yep. Another cheese. Yes.
Any type you want.
You can use any kind you want. But yes, we are putting another cheese on here.
I like cheese. It doesn't agree with her.
Yeah, I'm going to slide these ends up like this. Fold them in. I'm going to... Oh, and I do have a parchment lined pan. Flip them over. I'm not the best griller at them. You would think I'd be a pro by now, but
You should be.
I know. And we're just going to go through now and finish filling them. And then I'll show you what I do for the tops before I stick them in the oven. Whoop, there went your green.
Christy about had a heart attack this morning.
Which one?
You?
Which heart attack?
When you looked out the window and you see
Oh,
the
yeah.
It wasn't anything. As soon as it hit the ground, it melted.
But you're not nacho cheese on there. I don't want to get reprimanded for that.
You could put it on there too. I taught you how.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I woke up this morning, and as soon as I opened up the curtains, because, when I get up in the mornings, he has every light on in the house, and
I don't either.
he does too.
I don't.
The outside lights were still on. I'm like,
Because it was dark.
so I started opening up the curtains, and
You're nuts. Yeah, I said it.
what did the message say today?
They were talking about crazy. He didn't say nothing about nuts.
Same thing. Dad.
You love it.
Oh, and the enchilada sauce, down here where we're at, Walmart is finally starting to carry it. Kroger's, if you have a Kroger's, they have it, or they used to. They don't anymore down here.
What's that other one over on Charlestown Road? store.
Kroger?
No. Down there, after you cross over 265 going north.
Oh, Myers.
Yeah, Myers has it.
Myers has it. Ours does. Because sometimes I go there, but if I got tired of chasing around enchilada sauce, I got Smart Start ordering it through Amazon, and I'd get a whole case of it. Case has, what, 6 or 8 in there? I don't remember.
6.
I don't remember. All right, this is new, as you can tell.
And then a salad dressing that we both like, we could get when we were in Terre Haute.
Uh-huh.
And we've looked everywhere down here and cannot find it anywhere, so we'll have to order that online.
Yep.
Whoops, can't use those, they're a little smaller.
That'll be fine. Goodness gracious. We did not go in person into church, but we did. I watched online. He was on the phone with his mama. So.
Yeah, I had to call my mom at least once a week, talk to her.
It's okay. Call her. Actually, he was playing your video game, and I said, when do you plan on calling your mama? Yeah,
When I get good and ready.
that's what he said.
Actually, I forgot. I used to talk to her on Saturdays when I'm coming back from Indianapolis. But they're pushing about drivers not talking on the phone. And we got cameras in the trucks, so.
So he had to stop talking. He said, you stay off that phone.
But I'm a good driver, so.
I am too.
If you drive,
Once in a while I do.
and once in a while you ask me, you want me to drive? No, that's all right, I got this.
You act like I'm a crazy driver.
I never said a word.
Okay, save your spoon because I'm getting ready to get another cheese sauce out.
I'm getting out of your way so you can do your job.
Good.
Gosh, pushy.
Yes. All right, there's 3 beef ones. Ground beef. Ground turkey. Whatever.
Now for the chicken.
We're going to do 3 chickens for you.
For who?
You. Okay, I got too much cheese in that hand. Sorry.
I've got to put a lot of cheese. I'll have to put 1 cup of cheese per chicken one.
Oh, goodness. You're so silly.
You like that?
Okay. So there's our 3 beef enchiladas. Here you go. You want to show them? You want to model them, what they look like?
I
So
don't
where
know.
they see they're not all rolled the
I'm not a
same?
good hand model.
I know that's right.
There we have it.
Now let's do the chicken ones. Yeah.
Yeah, turn it around.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe. I gotta keep her straight, folks. I'm sorry. Hi, Kim.
My sister?
Mm-hmm.
Hi, sis. And there was one time we had company over, and I was trying to tell him before the company got here, okay, don't move the pans around, don't slide them around. This side's the beef, this side's the chicken.
I turned it every which way you could.
He said, now which one's which? And I said, I don't know. Potluck, grab one. He took a bite out of that, and he just glared at me. It was chicken.
You said you know everything. You should have known that.
Oh,
That's what you tell me. You know everything.
I didn't say I know everything.
That's what you said.
I said I know a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. Go ahead and tell them about your crazy experience and the question you have the nerve to ask me.
Kim said, think you need to make a few more. I'm on my way.
Come on.
So my experience at work, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, and the question you had the audacity to ask me.
Yeah, I asked her a question. She had no clue.
Y'all, like I said, I've been sick all week because I ate a small, tiny bowl of chili. And I cannot do tomato juice. Oh my gosh, I was sick. So sick.
All right, you ready for me to tell?
Yeah, go ahead and tell them what you asked me.
Or do you want me to tell the story?
I don't care. Just whatever.
All right. I was at work, had to take a trailer load of equipment to one of my stops, and then pick up the empty trailer. So after I dropped that trailer and picked up the empty one, I pulled out from the dock and I climbed in the back so I could pull the door down to shut it before I left. I looked up in the front of the trailer and thought, that looks like a raccoon. So I climbed down out of the trailer, walked back up there, got the hammer out of the semi, went and started beating on the side of the trailer where I thought I seen a raccoon at to see if it'd run out. Didn't run out. Thought, all right, well, you're going to go for a ride. So climbed back up in the trailer, shut the door, took off, go where I had to go to pick up. Got there and pulled up the guard shack, and the guard working the gate that day knew me. So he said, just give me your key and I'll take your padlock off and look in there. So I looked at him and I said, that'd be all right, but you got your gun? He just kind of looked at me and started snickering. I said, you got your gun on you? I said, I think there might be a raccoon in that trailer. So we go back there, pull padlock off, open up the door, just a crack. Took my flashlight, shined in there, and it looked like the raccoon was up in the corner where it was. So we end up opening the door looking. It's not moving. He said, it could be just a piece of trash. And I said, yeah, it could be. I said, to me, it looked like a raccoon though. So I go on. They say they don't want to load the trailer because of the raccoon being in there. So I said, I'll take it back to our yard. Took the trailer back to our yard. Tried to find a different trailer. There wasn't any. So they said, well, we got to get that raccoon out of there. So one of the guys at work got a pole that adjusts out to a real long length. He gets up in the trailer and pushing that pole toward the raccoon. He just barely touches it and it turns around and looks at it. It wasn't dead like we all thought maybe it was, because it wasn't moving or nothing. But when he touched it with that pole, it's alive. So my dispatcher come out, found another trailer, and we dropped that one, left the door open, see if the raccoon would come out. And yeah, by the time I got done with my shift, the raccoon was still in there. So I checked next day, and but during all this, when I went to my pickup, did I call you or did I text you?
You called me.
Okay, I called Christy and was talking to her while I was waiting on the people at the place I had to pick up. I said, hey, I got a question for you. I said, do raccoons play possum?
I said, well, I'm not sure. They can be very aggressive, though. Is there something you need to tell me? I said, unfortunately, I haven't brushed up on raccoon knowledge. But give me a minute and let me go brush up on that.
But when I told her what was going on, she said probably the raccoon from the ride down to that stop where I had to pick up was probably so terrified in that it just didn't move, nothing, trying to figure out what's going on. But when the guy got up in the trailer and poked it with that pole, yeah, I think he was ready to fight.
Yeah, I'm sure he was. Poke something in my hind end. I mean, come on.
But I went back the next morning to work, and I seen the door was closed on that trailer, so apparently the raccoon climbed out.
Okay. Now that we got all of his enchiladas filled, we're going to take the rest of our red sauce, or his red sauce, not mine, and we're going to pour it all over Do I need to put some more nacho cheese on the outside?
No, you don't have to.
Okay, you want me to sprinkle some of this?
If you want, you can.
Okay,
It don't
you
matter.
want to throw that away? So I poured it over the top. I'm gonna spread it out. Are you leaning over my shoulder?
I was just saying.
Y'all, he's leaning over my shoulder. Make sure I do it
Let
right.
me go sit down. I'll sit down.
I'm just kidding. No, you gotta
I don't have to do nothing.
lift this heavy pan into the oven when I get it done. Okay. Enchiladas. Okay. I can't use that anymore. Even though this is my cheese sauce, he still loves it. So I'm going to drizzle this on the top.
Drizzle. It doesn't drizzle very easy, does it?
No, not at first. I probably should have heated it up in the microwave, but
I'm looking over your shoulder.
I'm used to it.
Wow.
You are always over my shoulders when I'm cooking.
Whatever.
I'm used to it. I'm making sure the spoon doesn't get close to the red sauce. One bad episode is enough.
You can get another spoon. That's good.
It's good enough?
Save cheese for yours.
Oh, I got plenty. I don't eat like you do.
What are you trying to say?
Oh, I forgot. You eat mine too. I forgot. My bad. Now we're going to sprinkle some more cheese on the top. Yep, more cheese.
I love cheese. Can't help it. Cheese is good.
That's how you want cheese.
If I was at Beverly Goldberg's house, it'd be in heaven. She farms everything up. That's good.
Do you want mozzarella on there?
No, it's fine.
Okay. Now you can show them what it looks like and you can pop that in the oven.
There it is. You can turn it sideways.
No, the way it's going in.
Good.
Yep. 5 minutes and then you can check it. Because all you're doing is, everything's cooked, you're just basically melting the cheese. So now we're going to do my enchiladas. That's his pan. Now we're going to do mine.
Sean said, cheese, please.
Oh, yeah. He acts like there's never enough cheese.
Depending on the cheese. If it's Parmesan cheese, forget it.
Yeah, he doesn't like Parmesan. And when we have company, I do make a lot more than this. Yeah, I like triple my batch.
Usually you do roughly 40
Yeah,
enchiladas.
yeah. I have to make a lot because my guests love them. And this is the #1 requested meal.
Joan said, that's enough for a couple of days.
That's enough for a month for me because I can only eat half of a one and I'm done. I haven't been eating a whole lot. Him, he'll eat 2 or 3. I'm like, I don't see where you're putting it, but whatever.
There's room.
So now I'm just going to take my cheese, my liquidy jar of cheese here. I'm going to sprinkle that on there. And when I put this liquidy stuff and his enchilada sauce on his, basically all this does is keeps it from drying out on the inside. That's all it does. And it's really good that way. And I don't use a lot of this cheese because I'm not supposed to have cheese. Just a little sprinkle. But you can use as much as you want or as little as you want. They don't use a lot of cheese like him. But Em, I never put enough on there, he says. Here. Sorry.
Kim said, hoping to have car going soon.
I hope
Finally
so.
figured out what it was.
What
now
was it?
Trying to come up with enough for a part.
What's wrong with it?
That's it. Just scoop it all in there.
No. I don't eat as much as you.
What?
And then once we get his out, I'll go ahead and plate his up so y'all can see how to do it, and I'll show you different options. You know what? I will.
Kim said alternator, $253 plus 24 jars.
I wondered if that's what it was when you kept saying your battery. This one's gonna be extra thick. He'll leak this one. And if not, we'll feed it to the mailman. Yeah, it's chicken. I forgot.
Yeah. You didn't see the face I was making, so.
What? Do it on the camera.
I go. Chicken goes somebody else.
Yeah, good. Our mailman. I almost said his name.
His name is Mailman.
I try not to use his name just because he doesn't do social media, but privacy. I try not to use his name. That's why. Uh-oh, his enchiladas are counting down, folks.
They are.
And of course, this comes in a can too. You can most certainly get them in the can. However, he makes me get them in these individual serving sizes.
Kim said parts are crazy expensive.
Yes, they are. Go to look online at Rock Auto. They're pretty reasonable on their prices.
Granted, you gotta wait to get it a little bit longer than going
Well,
straight to the auto parts store,
yeah.
but it is cheaper.
It is cheaper though. Oh my goodness, this is big. I'll send you a message after I get done on this live. We're almost done. Oh, that one's split apart because it's so full.
Set this up there.
That's right, I'm chicken. That one's split apart because it's
I'm sorry.
if you need it back in there a little longer, you can. I'm still wrapping these.
The shredded cheese is melted on.
Well, then it's done.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me move this to the sink.
Or you want me to show them?
Yeah, if you want to. Let me move this over, and now you'll have room to set it that way.
I don't know if you guys can see that or not.
So that's the one with the red enchilada sauce. 5 minutes in the oven or until your cheese is done. I'm going to finish mine.
Joan asked, can you repeat what the filling is again?
Yeah, it's I get the. You want to grab that bag? I just let it right. Yeah.
That?
The filling for the inside, like the sauce and stuff. The rice. That's what I can't think straight. I just browned.
That's one of the ingredients.
I just browned about a pound, maybe a pound and a half of beef, ground beef. This is actually turkey burger because I've gotten off of all the red meat because it's bad for you. But anyhow, this is ground turkey meat. You can use ground beef. You can use whatever you want. It's about a pound, pound and a half. And then once it's done, I make sure there's no grease on there, which there isn't with a turkey burger. Once that's drained, I put my taco seasoning in there. Once my taco seasoning's in there, then I do 1 can. That's just a can of black beans from Aldi's. Make sure you rinse them very well. Dump them out in the strainer, rinse them really, really well. I even rinse out the can because they do have a plungy smell to them. But that's just the way black beans are, but they are really good. And then I use
Spanish rice. And then, like you see on the package, it says microwave 90 seconds.
Yeah. And when you pick up that Spanish rice, you can get that from any grocery store. I used to make my own Spanish rice, and I tried that one time. It's the Uncle Ben's Spanish rice. You can pop it in the microwave for 90 seconds. When you purchase it, it's gonna feel really hard in that bag. You have to squeeze it together to break that rice apart. You just tear it top, 90 seconds, 90 start, and it's done. And your Spanish rice is done. And then I add the Spanish rice and the black beans in with the burger, the taco meat, and then mix it, and that's the filling part. That's all there is to it. It's super easy.
And if there's anything else they want to add inside
Yeah.
the filling, they can.
If you like olives, go ahead. I hate olives. And now if we were having guests over and we have a room full of people that's going to be eating, audience, I will get olives for others. I'll get jalapenos for others. I don't eat that stuff.
If we know ahead of time that people are coming over to eat,
Yeah.
then we'll ask them, say, what do you like in it or on it? And we'll try and get
Whatever it is they like. I just don't eat olives and I don't eat jalapenos. I don't eat anything spicy. My body just can't handle it anymore. When I first started doing this, he wanted everything spicy, and I finally told him, I said, you have spicy on your plate? I'm not going to have spicy. I can't have it. It hurts me. So he stopped having me do the whole pot spicy, and yeah, now we know what's going on, so I don't do spicy.
So what she normally does, she fixes it like she's fixing it for her. She dips out however much she wants,
Yeah, I do that.
and then after she gets out what she wants, and then she'll start adding the spicier stuff in there for me and
Yeah.
the mailman.
Yeah, because him and the mailman love the spice. They love the heat. I don't. I can't have it. It tears me apart.
Joan said, yummy, awesome, thank you. I do a lot of ground turkey too. I don't like spicy.
Yep, I don't either. So this is perfect for me. If you fix them with a white cheese sauce like I'm doing for me, it's not spicy, it's not hot, and I can handle it. I don't do hot and spicy. Now he loves hot and spicy. I'm like, knock yourself out with it. So I'm not
Sometimes,
doing
not
it.
all the time.
Yeah, anymore though, the older you get, I've noticed you've started backing off with some of the spice.
Yeah, it tears me up.
Yeah. Since yours is done, you want to go ahead and start getting that thing out and your hot sauce, and
Sorry, I gotta walk in front of the camera real quick.
I know you want to be in the spotlight. It's okay. They know.
Wow, really? Throw me under the bus.
Did you like it?
You wish.
Yeah, these are super easy to make. Like I said, the longest part is making sure that, and the chicken, if I grab chicken breast, I'll put them in the pressure cooker until they're nice and tender. And then I shred them and put them in the pan. And then, or if I'm in a hurry, there's nothing wrong with this. It's really good. If I'm in a super duper hurry, the cans of chicken, I'll get them from Sam's. It's all rib meat. It's white meat. It's really good. I'll grab that and I'll use 2 cans of that and I'll drain it really good. Then I put it in the pan and just kind of like shred it up because it's in big chunks. And I'll use that for the chicken enchiladas. It works just as good. And if you're in a hurry or if you've got to feed a lot of people and you don't want to be standing there cooking and you don't want a lot of pots and pans so you can get in and get out, that way you can feed your guests, I'll just use a canned chicken. And they don't know the difference. And they're like, man, this is so good. And you even took the time to cook that chicken. I'm like, I know. I know. But don't worry, they don't watch my lives.
All right.
Well, Steve's on there.
So we got this little tray thing. Christy wanted her green onions. We
Yes.
got lettuce, and then sour cream. But if you like other stuff like black olives or whatever on your tacos, enchiladas, different things, you could have whatever in there.
We're just gonna throw the rest of this on here. Call it done.
Call it done.
All right, you want to plate yours up, or you want me to plate it for you?
I don't know.
I can plate it for you.
You're gonna play it for me?
I'll plate it for you.
Okay, since I can't do nothing for myself.
These are super easy to make. They're really good.
I have to check her temperature every so often because she sits there and says, "Let me make your plate for you. Let me do this for you." Because I really love you and I want to do this for you. So I'm like, wait a minute. Let me check.
You know why I'm plating up this food?
No, tell us.
How much lettuce would you put on there?
A lot.
Okay, then you can plate it. I got your plate out. It's right there with your fork and everything.
I was gonna do it, but he's like, no, I'm gonna do it.
Usually, he will not put lettuce here.
I'm not sure it's broken loose.
That's why I bought that big spatula.
Whatever. Look how big that is on that plate. That's huge.
I'll say I can cut up some lettuce for you, and he's like, okay, we'll eat it. Put your toppings on there.
Put your toppings on there.
Put your toppings on there. Alrighty. Now I'm going to take the rest of my cheese. Well, not the rest of it. There's still about half a jar left.
Half a jar.
Yeah, we don't need a half a jar. Just a spoonful on each one. Just plenty. Just like that. Now we'll put some more cheese on there. I did get out the mozzarella because I didn't know if he's going to want mozzarella. Every once in a while he'll ask me to put a little mozzarella on there, but not very often. But he's not been wanting it here lately, but I got it out just in case. And you can most certainly do that too. I'm going to sharp cheese on the floor. That's right. I got to sweep my floor anyways tonight. Okay.
That's ready to go in.
Yeah.
And there is hers.
And it is heavy. Ooh.
Five?
Yep. I'll get it.
You know.
5 minutes, the cheese will be melted. And when I do them like this, the tortillas don't get hard. They still stay kind of soft. What else? And you don't have to use these big tortillas either. You can use the smaller ones. You just don't get as much meat in there. But yeah, Boss Man makes me use the great big huge ones, and I get these from Sam's. What else?
Is that enough?
Yeah, good boy. All right, come right here.
Sean said, looks great. Joan said, oh, I want some. Looks so good.
Oh, they are so good. I'm gonna have him cut it open and take a bite so you can get his first reaction live. That way you know I'm not just saying that they're good or whatever. That way you can see his reaction. And trust me, it's the same reaction every time I make these.
Is it?
Yeah.
We'll see. Well, must be chicken.
Oh no, he got the chicken one, y'all.
You can tell when you cut into it if it's chicken or it's beef.
I'm sorry, it was chicken. I keep dropping everything.
Some lettuce. Try and get some green onions. What?
He said you still have one left.
Uh-uh. I got another thing of it.
Oh yeah, I did grab 2 containers of it.
So.
Open wide.
Mm-hmm.
And you can put sour cream on them. I always put sour cream on mine.
Good.
He says it's good, y'all. And like I said, for the cheese, you can use whatever cheese you want. That's just how I do mine. And that's our number. This is our number 1 requested meal. Next time we're live in the kitchen, I'm going to do our second requested, and that's little, our steak sandwiches.
Oh, I thought you were going to say chili dogs. It's a vegetable.
I ain't doing no chili dogs. Do you want to finish reading comments? My enchiladas has got 2 minutes, and then we'll pull them out, and I'll show you what they look like.
And then you can try your bite.
I'll try my bite on the live. I don't have a problem.
Kim said, I'm running all the way there. And Shauna said, yummy with the... I'm sorry, Shauna, I don't have my glasses.
Let me see. It's a kitty eating fish. Can't talk.
Joan said, my mouth is watering. Shauna said, this is torture, LOL.
I'm sorry. And like I said, it's usually just 1 packet of the taco seasoning, but I just go to Sam's and I buy them in the big containers because I buy 3 of them every 2 weeks and I never have any left over and I have to go get more. And he's like, I want. I'm like, there's one thing I can do is make tacos or a taco dish 875 different ways, but I don't know if a raccoon will play possum.
Well, we'll have to Google that.
There's that, folks. All right. Mine's getting ready to come out. We're down to a minute. Woohoo! The count is on. And then I'll show you how I plate mine. Now, you can put tomatoes on here. Like I said, when we have company, I'll chop up tomatoes. Sometimes I make homemade cilantro. That's just red onion, tomatoes, and a bell pepper, and some cilantro leaves. You just dice everything up, chop it up, put it in a container, mix it really well, put it in your fridge overnight. There's your pico. Is it pico?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes I'll fix that for him if he asks for it. I don't fix it a lot normally, just because it's so easy to go buy it. But he does prefer it when I make it homemade. It depends on how I'm feeling, if I make it homemade or if he just buys it.
Steve said good night.
Good night, Steve.
Good night.
What else?
Uh-huh.
Like I said, you can put olives, you can put jalapenos on there, you can put sour cream, lettuce. I'm looking at him like, what do you normally put on yours? Because he puts everything on there.
Put whatever needs to go on there.
Everything. Then you can show him what mine looks like with the white piece on.
Whoa.
Don't drop it.
Drop it. little warm.
Yeah. All right. I only ever eat half, but I'm going to plate it just like I'm going to eat the whole thing, even though I'm not. I never eat that much. Okay.
She'll warm something up, and then she'll be like, I can't eat all this. You want the rest of it?
Yeah. And that's, you see how big it is on my plate. You see how thick it is? There's plenty of meat in there. Let me take it out of the plate holder. You can see how thick that is. There's plenty of meat in there, so they're going to get full-ish. All right, let me
Do you
throw my
want to
stuff
put
on
that
here.
tray over there so they can see you dipping in them?
Sure. Since I don't have anything here. So I just had him do this because I was live in my private group. So I had him do this. I got some sour cream, lettuce, and green onions. Now, had we had company, one of these would have had a little bit more shredded cheese in case if somebody wants more cheese, you know, because there's some people that just can't get enough cheese.
What are you saying?
Tomatoes, the pico, and whatever else. I always love my green onions. Charlie Brown said, are you going to chop up into regular onion? And I said, well, they're up there in the onion bin. Have at it. He's like, I'll use the green onions. It's okay. I'm not sure why he changed his mind, but whatever.
Because I wasn't in the mood to do one of them onions.
You could have. All right, that's enough because I'm not even going to eat all this. And I have a spoon here for my sour cream. Make sure there's no red sauce on there. Charlie Brown does not like sour cream. I think I burned him out on sour cream.
Yes.
He did?
Hmm.
I'm sorry. I love sour cream. Okay. And I'm going to do my bite live for y'all. Look, and it's under an hour.
I did my bite in live too. Act like I didn't go on there and do anything.
I didn't say that. What one did you get? The chicken one?
Yeah.
Me too. I thought I grabbed the beef one, but I didn't. I guess that's what I get for being so honorary to you.
I was trying to do the beef one, but
I was going to get the beef one just to be honorary to you, but I don't care if it's beef or chicken. I've got to get some lettuce, some of my onion, sour cream, and a big honkin' bite. Here we go. Okay.
that just barely fit in your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
She got a tiny mouth, but she yells big.
Mm.
Already got one.
So good.
Slap your leg that it's good. There you go.
That's going to be my motto every time we cook. And if it's that good,
Slap that leg.
since I can't slap you, I guess I'll slap my leg.
Wow. I'm cooking with you no more.
So if y'all make this, let me know. If you want to, I can go in the comments and we actually, let's do it now. No, I'll make a separate post so you don't have to go through the whole live again. I will make a separate post and I'll write down all the ingredients that I used for this. Just know you can make changes and you can do them any way you want.
Substitute.
You can substitute, but this is just how I do them. It's really good.
And
It's really good.
if you even like steak in yours, you can even do steak.
Yeah, you can even do steak. I've never tried it with steak. But like I said, we've backed away from a lot of the red meats. So
Yeah.
what else?
I don't know.
All right.
I guess that's it.
Yep. Let me know if you guys make these. I want to know how y'all enjoyed them. All right. And I told this in my private group, and I'm gonna tell you guys. Today, we didn't go to church, but we did watch online. And our pastor was preaching about how people say the word, she's so crazy, she's a little cray cray. She said, instead of saying that somebody's cray cray, somebody's crazy, change it around, change up your words. And it made me think, when I was listening to this sermon, it really made me think, oh, you're going to show them the dirty house? Okay.
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
There you go.
It's just the dishes that we just used tonight. It's okay. But it really made me stop and think. And, I don't say this often, and I really don't say it at all. I think I told you that the other night. I haven't said it to you, but I haven't said it to anybody else. Instead of saying she's so crazy, say, I am crazy about you. I am crazy for you. Makes sense, right? So with that being said, I'm going to say it from my heart to yours. We are crazy about each and every one of you.
Yes.
If it wasn't for yous, we wouldn't be doing this. Yous are the ones that keep us going. So we are absolutely crazy about you guys. And never forget that. Okay? Much love to you all, and remember to always be kind. Love you guys.
Bye.
Bye. I'm going to go back to eating. That was good.